Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I just can honestly say right now that even with all of the time that I've had to think about it, I've had almost a day's worth of time to think about this, and even right now, it's like I have such an immense amount of trouble trying to piece together properly what I want to say. So this video is likely going to go on longer than it should, so I apologize in advance, but I'm going to do the best I can to try and make this quick and to the point, okay? This video is more or less going to be kind of like a response/open letter to Pimpnite, and first things first, I want to say to you, Pimpnite, I'm sorry if I don't know your real name, because I want to talk to you on a more formal basis, a first name basis. I'm talking to you as Corey, not as my character MegaCrasher. I want to talk to you as myself, as the man, as the actor behind the persona MegaCrasher. The thing is, man, is that I have idolized you and your content for years, okay? Like, I have been a supporter of you for as long as I can remember, okay? Like, I think it dates back all the way to, like, I don't know, the 4th gen era or something like that. Like, it's a long time is what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? And, I haven't really commented too many on your videos and all that stuff, but believe me when I say that I've always been kind of like an active lurker. Like, I've always been looking out for those notifications to say, when is Pimpnite going to be uploading his video next? And when I see the notification, I'm like, okay, time to go click on his video and be entertained, right? And I gotta say that your work ethic is just absolutely fantastic. I love your content. I love your creativity. I love what you do with, one of your main themes, one of your main shticks on YouTube is themed teams/themed battles. And it's literally some of the most hilarious shit I have ever seen. Well, it's not shit. It's good fucking stuff, man, is what I'm trying to say. Like, man, my face hurts just because of how overjoyed I am right now just by talking about all of this. Like, talking about you and my appreciation and my admiration for you, like, with just your content alone. But the thing is that, like, this video isn't so much to talk about your content and how much I love it, but I wanted to throw that in there real quick to say, listen, Pimpnite, you have been one of my more personal favorite YouTubers for years, okay? And you're a hero to me, in my opinion, and this especially got established in your most recent video, that being your response video, which in my opinion was probably one of the best put together Verlisify response videos that I have ever seen. No disrespect towards anyone else, including myself. I've made my fair share of Verlisify response videos, but I actually had a reason to, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying anyone else didn't have their reasons, but I just want to make that clear. I didn't do it for the drama. I did that because I wanted to truly speak up on what I believed and what I felt was the right thing to do. And that was to stick up for yourself. And here's the thing. I was watching through your video there, Pimpnite, and, I commented a couple times, as I was watching / listening through, commented a couple of things and, responded to one of my own comments to kind of make a chain in a way, because I didn't want to post multiple comments, but instead keep it in one solid thread, so that way you're not getting spammed to death with, potentially my comments or whatever. But the thing is that I got to around the 30-minute, 44-second mark, and I had to pause that video, like, because I felt like I was going to get blown out of my chair. I was like, what the hell did I just see, and what did I just hear? Like, and for those of you guys that haven't yet seen his video, check it out. The link is in the description box down below. It is one of the best videos that I have ever seen, and ironically enough, it's not your style of content, but, I'm not going to encourage you to make more videos like that, because you even said yourself that this isn't your kind of content, and you're not going to make a video like this again, which I absolutely respect and commend you for standing up for yourself to begin with. And I have an utmost amount of respect for you, the fact that you do not want to continue this sort of drama, that you want to take it to private messages, take it to the DMs, and talk about it privately, so that way this issue never has to be talking about in public again. I have mad props for you for that. So I just want to say, you are a gentleman, you are a scholar, and you're a good man, and I salute you in more ways than one when it comes to that situation. And I also salute you for that point in that video, that 30-minute, 44-second mark in that video, where you showed a screenshot of when Verlisify attacked me because I had autism. And here's the thing, is that, like, you know, I had actually more or less kind of forgotten that that situation even happened. You know, I was moving on to bigger and more important things, you know. I'm currently dealing with fucking false copyright claims, for God's sakes, from ShowPro and from YouTube themselves. YouTube's actually making false copyright claims against me when they don't even own the goddamn content. It's like, what the hell? But here's the thing, is that this video is not about that. I just gotta say is that, like, this right here reminded me of a pretty bad issue that took place this past May. It was towards the end of May, right? When Verlisify made his tweet referring to me as a raging autist. And the reason why he done all that was because he got fucking butthurt over the fact that my friend Pokesub gave me a shoutout in the description box of one of his videos. And the thing is that I didn't think too much about it at first. I was just like, okay, like, that's a pretty fucking jerk move right there. Like, what are you doing? Like, I know that you're a pretty big bully and a bigot in real life, but I didn't think you would sink that low. Holy shit. And ironically enough, it was actually brought to my attention by one of your own subscribers, who actually happens to be one of my own friends. And I'm not going to give his name because the thing is that I respect privacy and all that stuff. And this individual, despite the fact I don't agree with the fact he supports Verlisify, he's a good man, okay? He is someone that I could see myself having a beer with and possibly having barbecue chicken wings, you know what I mean? But that's just me. You know, if you support Verlisify, then, you know, I got no problem with you. But just as long as you don't support his bad behaviors, I've got zero problem with you, you know what I mean? But, see, here's the thing, is that Pimpnite made a reference, not by name to me per se, but he made a reference to my situation when I was being attacked and picked on for having autism, for having a disability. And see, I'm just like, how the like, is this even happening right now? Like, did the Pimpnite literally just stick up for me? Stick up for someone that I didn't honestly think that he thought I existed or something like that. Now, I know that might be coming off a little bit harsh, but, see, here's the thing, is that, like, when it comes to Pimpnite, he knows who his fans are. He knows his fans exist, and he has, you know, one of the highest amounts of respect for his fans and his audience and his community. And I just gotta say that Pimpnite, your community, man, is phenomenal. I am absolutely honored to be a part of your community, and I love the people in it, man. So I just want to say, you know, thank you for allowing me the honor of being in your community for as much time as I have been in for years. Like, you are a scholar and a gentleman, and your content, in my opinion, is very, very top-notch. You have so much work ethic involved, and you are quality over quantity. I'm just going to put that out there right now, you know what I mean? But the thing is that I'm still in absolute shock and disbelief that Pimpnite actually stuck up for me. He stuck up for me in a situation that I thought would have fell on deaf ears, to be honest with you. You know, when it came to the bigger YouTubers that had a much bigger influence than, say, someone my size has, or, you know, someone slightly bigger, because I know that there's a couple of bigger YouTubers that are, you know, subscribed here to our community and are active watchers slash commenters. Like, I know Professor West is one. He is a big-time supporter, and I gotta say, I fucking love that guy. Like, Professor West, like Pimpnite, is one of my inspirations and someone that I aspire to be like. Like, if I was even half as good of a man as Pimpnite or as Professor West, then that would be a done deal for me right there. I'd be like, you know what, man? It's like that would be absolutely amazing. So I just want to say shout out to you, Professor West, and shout out to you especially, Pimpnite. I want to say again, thank you, Pimpnite. Thank you so much. Like, I hate the fact that I'm addressing you by your YouTube name. I wish I knew what your first name was so I could address you on a more formal and, you know, first name basis and all that stuff. So I hope that this suffices, man. But I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your love and support, you know? Like, I didn't think that I would ever have to make a video like this, like, thanking Pimpnite for his support towards myself and towards us. But I'm in absolute shock and disbelief that this happened. Like, that he had, that he picked out this incident and he spoke about it, even though it was briefly, he spoke about it, and I'm just like, man, like, that really hits some feels right there, man. I just gotta say, Pimpnite, you know, again, I salute you big time. Like, you are a good man, and I can honestly say, man, that you are where you are for a very, very good reason, for a multitude of good reasons. Your content quality is superb. You have a ton of respect and a ton of admiration for your own fan base, when they themselves also have a ton of respect and a ton of admiration for you as well. Me, of course, being one of them, without a doubt, man. But the fact that you take care of your own fan base, the fact that you look at them as people, not as figures, not as statistics or any of that technical, numerical bullshit or whatever that certain people look at as. The thing is that you're incredible. And I want to say again, thank you so much for the fact that you stuck up for me in that video. And I was just like, I didn't expect for that to happen. Again, like, this is one of the situations where, yes, I know I'm kind of getting a bit repetitive, and I said that I would try to keep this short and sweet, but here's the thing, man, is that when unplanned things happen and you have to make a response, like, you know, out of gratitude or something like that, and you don't have time to plan, or you have a very finite amount of time to plan, and you can't pull through with the plan, you gotta do with what best you can, you know? And with that being said, guys, I want to say right now, please go, if you haven't yet supported Pimpnite, you know, subscribe to him, liked his videos, all that stuff. His channel will be in the description box down below as well. Go and support him right now. Like, I want you to comment on his latest video, actually, and tell him that I sent you. I know that may seem like a little bit of a demand, and I apologize if it comes off as such. But I just really want to enforce the fact, you know, that I want our community to show the amount of support back to Pimpnite as he had shown us. Like, just with that short, qualitative bit of action right there in that point of the video, in that 5-second point of the video, from 30 minutes and 40 seconds to 30 minutes and 44 seconds, or maybe even 46 seconds, like 5 or 6 seconds, really short segment. That spoke very much volumes, and that spoke a lot of quality right there. And I just gotta say, Pimpnite, thank you so very much. And I want to say this right now, and I'm not saying this as a way for me to quote-unquote guilt trip you into doing this kind of thing, but, like, it would be an absolute honor if you were a part of our community. Like, if you had subscribed and became a part of our community. I already consider you a part of our community just from the amount of impact that you have had on me over the years, okay? I want to say that you are always welcome with open arms in our community, man. Like, I love you, and I'm pretty sure I can speak the same thing for the rest of the community members here in this beautiful community, that we love you, man. And I want to say thank you again very much. Now, here's the thing, is that I don't exactly want to end things off on a more negative note right here, but I can't help, okay? I can't help but to say this piece right here, and that is directed towards Verlisify. Actually, no. See, here's the thing, is that when it comes to personal things, I don't like addressing people by their YouTube name. I want to address them by their birth name. So let me tell you something, okay? And this isn't MegaCrasher talking to Verlisify. This is Corey Chase talking to one Tony Gatto, okay? I want to say right now that your behavior is fucking disgusting, okay? I cannot believe that you still have the amount of support that you have from your fans despite all the scummy things that you have done. You know, you have slandered people's reputations, you've told people essentially to drink bleach, you have put on all of these witch hunts because of your whack suspicions to think that, you know, people in the VGC community are cheaters. Your circumstantial evidence doesn't hold up, okay? You need to have solid proof in order for you to make an accurate and very, very factual accusation. But the whole circumstantial evidence bit, that doesn't work, okay? And if we were to be real technical about this, if we were to take this to a court of law, your case would be thrown out of the fucking room and you would be a laughingstock. Even the judge would bust his ass laughing. And I just gotta say this much, Tony, is that the fact that you are here right now with the amount of support that you have left is beyond me, okay? And the thing is that, like Pimpnite said, and I'm gonna say it right now, is that you need to be a changed man, okay? You need to grow the fuck up, okay? You need to make whatever changes that you need to make in order for you to be a better and more approachable person. Because the thing is that the moment that someone has anything different to say, that even so much is to conflict even a little bit with what you say, you go off on them on Twitter. Like, your Twitter is a cesspool of cancerous tweets of you attacking people, even your own fan base. And you know what? If you're not doing that, then, you know, your fan base is carrying out the deed for you. And that is right there is very concerning because of the fact that a lot of your fan base are children, young, impressionable-minded, tender-minded children, okay? That, you know, their age range varies from like 10 to 12 to 14, 18, maybe even 20s. I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care what the number is. The fact is that the fact that you have all of this influence and you're causing so much negativity and all that stuff, and there's seemingly no consequence, no repercussions for your actions, you're projecting a very, very negative image on your fan base, because it's as I said before, and I'm going to say it again because this statement holds the fucking truth, is that when you make all of these really, really bad statements, when you commit all these really bad actions, and they see that you're seemingly getting away with that, they're probably gonna think, oh, well, you know what? I could probably say all this shit at school. You know, let me go ahead and call Billy an autistic retard, and well, I'm not gonna get in trouble because Papa Daddy Senpai Verlisify, you know, says it all the time, and he's not going to get in trouble or anything. And then the next thing you know, that kid gets sent home, and their parents are like, well, why did you get sent home? Oh, it was because you called someone an autistic retard. It's like, well, where'd you get that language from? What sort of influence caused you to make that sort of decision? And, well, the rest is history. See, here's the thing, is that, like, this hits very personally deep with me as well, because I have a 13-year-old kid sister that has special needs, and I am very, very overprotective of her, okay? Like, I want to make sure that she has the best influential background and the best influential environment that she has possible. Smart, beautiful young lady, very artistic, very, very, very happy, very smart, but I'm still very protective of her at the same time, as any big brother should and would be. And I want to say right now is that if I ever seen my sister, which, by the way, you know, my sister would never ever watch your content because she knows the kind of monster you are as well. The thing is that if I ever seen my sister watch someone as disrespectful and as negative as you are, someone who is nothing more than a bigoted, loudmouth bully that screams impulsive remarks all the time, because other than that, you really have no backbone. You really have no place in the community. You really have no way of garnering attention for yourself other than to make impulsive remarks and impulsive actions by making videos that don't add the fuck up. I'm just going to say this much, is that if I seen my sister watch someone like that, I would smash the fucking screen that she watched that video on to say, listen, you can't be watching that shit. That person's a bad influence. And I want to say right now, to all you kids out there that are watching someone like Verlisify, you might want to reconsider who you look up to, because I'm just going to say this much right now, and I'm not saying this as a way to say, listen, I myself am not the best influence either, okay? I have a swearing problem, okay? But let me tell you something, is that something that I always teach on this channel, regardless of whether I come at you guys in character or not, is positivity. Is the ability to keep it true, keep it real, keep it 100%, and to also treat people the way that you want to be treated. That is with respect, with trust, and with the way that you want to be treated, you know? Like, trust and respect and loyalty goes a very, very long way. And the fact that you're not being a good influence to your younger audience, it scares the shit out of me, because they're our future, man. They are our future, okay? And here's the thing, is that from here on out, it's like I have always said to myself that I'm going to be the best damn influence I possibly can be, but now I'm going to be that way even more so, okay? I know I said that I've been working on my swearing problem, and, you know, I'm trying to curse a lot less, even when I'm in character. When I'm in character, I take my role very seriously, but I'm doing everything I can to modify my character and to make it so that it's not so much more kid-friendly to be a suit-wearing sellout here on YouTube where, you know, oh, in order for you to make ad revenue, you gotta be kid-friendly and not swear at all and have a big, cheesy, toothy grin. But here's the thing, is that I want you guys to know right now that I am doing the very best I can to be the best person that you have ever watched, okay? I want you guys to be inspired. I want you to have basically what I'm trying to say is I want my videos to have a lasting impact on you at the end of the day. You know, if you come across a video of mine and that makes you happy and that makes your day, I have done my job, I have done my due diligence, and I have done what I love to do initially, and that is to be a very positive influence here on this site. Now, here's the thing, is that there is one positive out of all of this, and that is the fact that Verlisify can be looked at as someone that you know, teaches you how not to be. So take that what you will. If you're seeing some, you know, something like that going on, then take that as a lesson, as to say, listen, I'm not going to be like that person. I'm not going to be targeting people because they have disabilities. I'm not going to be, you know, making all these hate mobs and hate speech videos and all that stuff and being a bigoted little asshole. I'm actually going to be smart for a change. I'm actually going to be, you know, someone who is a positive influence, someone who is going to be helpful, someone who is going to be a stand-up kind of guy, you know? That's the kind of stuff that I want to teach my kids, okay? And you know what? That's the kind of stuff that I think that everyone should teach their children from here on out, is to be respectable young citizens that have a bright future, that is willing to help the next generation, and so on and so forth. Now, with that being said, guys, this video more than ran its course. I want to say thank you guys for watching. Not going to ask you to like, comment, or subscribe, but, you know, leave your thoughts down below on all of this, and let me know, you know, what your thoughts are in this whole situation. And also, please, like I said, go and subscribe to Pimpnite. Comment on his latest video. Tell him that I sent you, because I want him to know. I want him to feel the community support from us, to say, listen, man, what you did in that video had a lasting impact on us, and I want to say thank you. Again, Pimpnite, again, I apologize for the fact I'm referring you by your YouTube name, and not by, you know, your real birth name, but I want to say thank you. Thank you for what you've done, and thank you for what you are going to continue to do here in this community. That's to be a positive influence. That's to create damn good content, and to be the best that you can possibly be, man, which I already think that you are, like, one of the best on here, so you're doing a damn good job. Keep it up, man, and at the end of the day, you know myself as Corey and thousands of others, we salute you.